तद्भक्त नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण नामिने श्रीकृष्ण लीला कथानि सुधाक्षम औदार्य माधुर्य गुणैश्चयुक्तम् वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जहृदयकवि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं तं सततं प्रपद्ये जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Let me offer millions of obeisances, Lord, speak of your Gurudev, Pan and Guru, Namanishta Santa Sipa, Prabhu, all assembled, Dhanavat Pranam, Vansha Kalpataru, Vesha, Krupa, Sindhu, Devacha, Patitanam, Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha. Today is 6th Navami. We had Saptami, Advaita Saptami. Advaita Saptami, and then day after is Ekadasi. Then Nityananda Trayodasi after Ekadasi. Then Navdeep Dham Parikrama on 9th, and then 14th is Gaur Purnima. So, one thing, Advaita Saptami, few words, and then we'll get into how important is Saptami, Advaita Saptami. Why is called Advaita? See, Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya, remember? Advaita is because it's non-different from Ishvara. Advaita. Acharya, because it came in the form of Acharya, Vaishnava Acharya, Param Vaishnava Acharya. So, is Mahavishnu, Amsha Advaita Gunada. Is non-different from Ishvara. That's why it's called Advaita. Vaishnavera Guru is the Guru of Vaishnava. That's why it's called Advaita Acharya. So, even though he is Vishnu Tattva, Advaita Acharya is Vishnu Tattva. He is on par with Vishnu. That's why his appearance day is celebrated as Ekadam. Vishnu Tattva, even though he is a Vishnu Tattva, he wanted to test the sweetness of service to Krishna. Service to Krishna. you know, service to Sri Krishna. He wanted to taste. For that, uh, he took on the feeling of bhava, bhakta, devotee, and uh, so he is known as Bhakta Avatara. Bhakta Avatara. Usually we have so many incarnations. Rama, Narsimha, Varaha, Matsya, Kurma, So this is very rare. Coming in the form of a devotee, because the sweetness of being service to Krishna is so sweet. Even though it's Vishnu Tattva himself. So, Bhakta Bhava, Adi Angikari Kari, Angikari. Other Vishnu Tattvas, Balaram, Lakshman, Advaita, Nityananda, Shesha, Sankarshan, they all want to taste. So, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so uh, Advaitacharya, he says when he came, he saw the situation in the whole world and he said, uh, if you like, I will take on this Chaturbhuja form and then I will kill all the Pashandis. But it will not happen, it will not work out. So he said, I'm helpless. So with Tulsi and Ganga, he called out for the Lord. And Lord, he said he was taking rest because of his loud chanting. He was shaken. His bed was shaken. He got up. Uh, so that's why nada meaning the sound. And with the sound that he woke up. Jai Jai, Gaura Harti ki Jai Ho, Gaura, Gaura De, Gaura Bolia, Gaura Bihane, Gaura, Gaura Kari, Gaura Kari. Gaur, 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 Gaur. So, because his head, the bed was shaken and he came, the nada. Uh, so, and also Gaurana Thakur. They see one name for Advaita is Gaura Ana Thakur. Thakur, Thakur. Gaura is Gaura. Ana meaning one who brought. Gauranga Mahaprabhu was brought to this world by Advaita Acharya. That's why it's called Gaura Ana Thakur. Huh? So, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says it, this one, this is what it is. तिलार्ध को जे तुम्हार करे आश्रय से केने पतंग कीट पशु पक्षी नाय यदि मोर स्थाने करे शत अपराध तथापि तहारे मुई करीबा prasad. Even he's saying, even for half a second, please note it, hear it. Even for half a second, one would take shelter of Advaita Acharya. That can be a butterfly, a worm, an animal, or anything, human being, anything. Even for half a second, if they take shelter of Advaita Acharya, even if they have done thousands of offenses, even then I will do mercy on them. No, I will do mercy on them. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu indebted to Advaita Acharya so much. He says, if anybody, even for half a second, take shelter of Advaita Acharya, no matter in what species of life they are, even if they have done thousands and thousands of offenses, I will show mercy on them. I will deliver them. So this is what says. That's why the another name for him is Gaurana Thakur. Not only he brought Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he mercifully, we think of Advaita Acharya, Magnanimous, we will also will be delivered. Jai Jai Advaita Acharya ki Jai Jai. Gaurana Thakur ki Jai Jai Jai. Nada Thakur ki Jai. So, then Saturday is Saturday. Ekadasi will be there. Saturday is Ekadasi. Jaya Ekadasi. So, we can see. I'm sorry, please forgive me because I'm late. So many guests were coming there, became late. So, if you have any questions, we can go for it. Please forgive me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. जय 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 श्रील गुरुदेव की जय गुरु पाद पद्म की जय गुरु वर्ग की जय गुरु परंपरा की जय नमो विष्णु पादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वेदांत नारायण इति नामिने श्री कृष्ण लीला कथाने सुदाक्षम औडार्य माधुर्य युक्तम वरम वरेण्य पुरुषम महांतम नारायणम तम शिरसा नमामि त्रिदंडी नाम भक्त शिरोमणि श्री कृष्ण पादाय कवि चैतन्य लीला सार सार नारायण जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय. So our question is, in the introduction of Bhagavad Gita by Srila Narayan Maharaj, it is mentioned that the book talked about karma, jnana yoga and bhakti. But isn't yoga already in the other three? Could you please explain? So, yoga, at the end of the sixth chapter, Bhagavan highly praises the yogis by stating that they are even superior to the karmis. Those who perform their prescribed duty, tapasvis, performers of austerity, and jnanis, those in search of knowledge. He instructs Arjuna to become a yogi, tapasvi. Tapasviya adhika yogi. But in Gita 6 verse, Bhagavan defines what kind of yogi. Yoginam api sarvesham mad gatantaratmana. Among all kinds of yogis, the best are those who always faithfully perform bhajana of me with their hearts. The word me in this verse refers to Sri Krishna himself. Therefore, when the Gita speaks of the yogi, it refers to the yogi who worships Sri Krishna in every way. In the Gita, yoga does not refer to Patanjali yoga, nor does it refer to the activity of karmis, yogis, or performance of dry austerities who are devoid of bhakti. So, Gurudev answering all the questions there. He's so expert. See, there is karma yoga. See, people call it karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, like that. You know? So, yoga is not separate. See, it has to be connected with karma, jnana, or bhakti. We call it as bhakti, karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, like that. Yoga. They are two together. Yoga has to have some thing before. So karma yoga meaning what? Yoga means what? Yoga meaning is to connect with, yoke with, connection. Through how you want to do some karma, through activities. We are doing activities right now to do what? Generally for our own sense gratification, our own senses, and right? Maybe family taking care of family. This is so only by doing your yoking, you are connecting with yourself or with your family, children, like that, right? You are making some money, bringing some fruit, some food, shelter, to provide them. See, this is a kind, right? Varnashrama dharma or something. Now, when you do that for the Krishna, like Anirudh Prabhu is praying, oh Lord, as soon as you get up, you pray. Oh Pradanath, from now till my taking rest in the night, whatever activity I do, karma, let it be for you. I'm doing that for you. If I forget that, please remind me. Please do not forget. So all the activities are supposed to be done by us is for him. You know. So the karma, jnana, bhakti yoga, they are not different. Different stages, you can say. For example, the fruit is there. It starts from the flower. Is it not? The tree must be there, the flower. It has to be pollinated. No? Then small, you know, unripe thing will happen. Very little. And then it grows. And then it becomes ripe. So the ripened stage of the activity is actually bhakti yoga. huh? Um, so the middle stage, you know, uh, bhakti yoga also is there karma. Karma meaning the activity is there, but with to whom we are doing it, for what purpose? To satisfy him or satisfy myself or satisfy bodily related people or the country or something like that. Relation. Activity will be there. We cannot avoid. We are breathing in, there is an activity. Why we are breathing in, breathing out? We have to do that. No matter who it is, we have to do. Right? Otherwise we cannot survive. When breathing in, so many living and is going in, dying and all that. So karma is there, reaction. But is it for satisfaction of this body or satisfaction of the people who are connected with that? 1 second, I have to take this phone. Some people have gone to visit Ayodhya in India right now. Millions of people are going to Kumbh and then Ayodhya, Kashi, and all that. So some devotees have gone from here. Uh, so it's a lot of responsibility, because so many people left their body, almost 300 something. And then, the crowd here, you have taken so many people on your shoulder responsibility. And if they get missed here and there, I mean, there's so many problems, I'll tell you. That's why nothing like chanting, at your own place, at a place free from all these anxieties. But what to do? So, so eventually, the bhakti yoga, it has to come to the bhakti yoga. You know? If not, if you remain, then it is incomplete. You know? See, what happens is incomplete meaning. What is this? This is the meaning. Suppose the mango is ripe, right? Mango is ripe, and then Hare Krishna. Ah, Hare Krishna. Ah, ah,
सब अभी चले गए।
आप भी?
मेरे को कहा यहाँ पर रहिए, मेरे को 1,000 रुपया दिए हैं, चले गए सब।
अच्छा,
हाँ
ठीक है, छोड़ दीजिए।
चलिए ठीक है,
हाँ
वही हम आपको बता दिए।
हाँ,
हाँ 1,000 रुपया दिए मेरे को।
ठीक है, हम आपको और दे देता हूँ, हम मिलेंगे ना आपसे। हाँ, दे
कोई
दे।
बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं महाराज,
हाँ
मैं आपसे बता दिया हूँ ना।
हाँ हाँ
हाँ ठीक, ठीक है।
हाँ, ठीक है, ठीक। धन्यवाद, थैंक यू, धन्यवाद। So, the it has to, like what I'm saying is, the suppose ripened fruit is there, it will be tasty, and the seed also will be there. If you put in the seed somewhere, it will germinate and it will give rise to a very healthy mango tree, right? If it's a mango fruit, right? So that is complete stage. Suppose you unripe one, you pluck it, you might make some use of it, and you put it in the ground, nothing is going to happen. It's not going to sprout, right? So that's why I'm saying, what? If the bhakti is in the stage of karma, jnana, it will not useful. That's why it is called, it will not bear a fruit. So, because karma and jnana is who is the benefit, who is beneficiary, who is the beneficiary. It is not Supreme Lord, it is somebody else. No? So it is nothing to do with the Supreme Lord. So that's why it is incomplete and it will be useless. No? It will not bear any fruit. It has to come to bhakti yoga. Bhakti Yoga. Only in Bhakti Yoga we get completely connected with the Supreme Lord. You know. And why? Bhakti he attracts him. He gets controlled by Bhakti. Karma and Jnana, he has given all the knowledge, I mean, what we can attract it. Activity, self-centered activity. What is it? So, so that's the same thing is the ripen, different stages. So that's why, but Bhagavad Gita is talking all these things to, is addressing to all kinds of people. You know, that's why Krishna is talking all that. But eventually he says he's very clear. He's yoginam api. Among all yogis, it is not Ashtanga yoga and all that. Yoga meaning it doesn't mean that Ashtanga. It's actually Bhakti yoga. Huh? Connection with the Lord. If it is connected with our body or the extension of the body, knowledge like that, that is incomplete. So that's what meaning is. So I hope it made it very clear. Gurudev himself made it. So any other question? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Whenever I try to do my sadhana sincerely and feel some connection with God, I face a lot of hurdle like personal sickness or family member sickness, etc. Is there a reason for this? It has happened many times, so I don't think it's a coincidence. How can I overcome this? It has happened so many times that sometimes I get scared to be more sincere. Ah, very nice question. Jai Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai Guru Pada. Now, what do you mean by sadhana? Actually, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati in one of the I brought it here. I forgot where he says part one or part two. No, part two. Uh, sadhana kriya. See, making a difference. Sadhana bhakti. You know, three stages of bhakti, right? Sadhana bhakti, prema bhakti, and then just budding, bhava bhakti. But before sadhana bhakti, then sadhana kriya. Sadhana kriya. Because we do not understand the sadhana kriya and sadhana bhakti, there is a lot of misunderstanding. That's what he said. So I forgot which question it is, but it is there. So sadhana kriya, sadhana bhakti, it makes a distinction. So when we are doing this sadhana, meaning practice, right? Practice. So we are trying to chant, right? Do proper ekadasi, and what happens is we have so much, um, you know, contaminants. You understand? In ourselves, there are so many contaminants. So that contaminants, when you start, it's like suppose there is a pot, right? Uh, Cooking pot is there. After you cooked it, not only the pot gets, it has to be cleansed. Not only that, the kitchen has to be cleansed. Things will be here and there, and vegetable there, table, get misplaced. So before you start cooking again, you have to wash the pot, then rearrange the kitchen. You remember, even the floor, so many things, right? Because you were constantly cooking, but meantime, you have all these things. So, same way, over the lifetime, what has happened, we never cleansed, you know, we never cleansed. Our life, what I'm saying is. So, we have accumulated, like all this karma yoga, basically accumulating the dirt. So, so that what accumulating the dirt, contaminant. Jnana yoga, same thing. Okay. Karma yoga, jnana yoga. What is happening? Cleansing is not happening. We are accumulating the more contaminant. For one lifetime, thousands and thousands. So it is there. So that's why it's called anartha, unwanted things. You know. So there are different kinds they are described. Different kinds of contaminant, dust, garbage. You can say garbage. Different kinds of garbage, right? Some are organic, some are metal, glass, plastic. It takes so long. Some cannot decompose. Thrown out. So like that, we our own Swarupa Brahma. Actually, what is our form? huh? Illusion is there. And then Asatrushna, we are hungry for unwanted things. We offenses, and then weakness of heart. Swarupa Brahma is also four kinds. Uh, we are living entity. We forget. Oh no, I'm Lord. I'm Supreme Lord. No, I don't exist. I want to merge. All this kind of misunderstanding. Yeah. Truly, what is Jiva, living entity? Then Paratattva, Supreme Lord, who is Supreme Lord. Different, things are there. Different yoga system. Sadhya sadhana. What is our sadhana? What is the goal of that? And then Maya Tattva Brahma. What is this Maya? Then Asatrushna, is also four. We want to enjoy things of this world, taste this, that. Then, no, I want to enjoy in the heavenly planets. No, I want the siddhis Now, and then mukti. I want to merge. I want to liberate, get liberated. Meaning, I want to end the suffering. So these are all unwanted things, anarthas, huh? Contaminants. We are contaminated with it. Then aparadha, offenses towards Krishna, towards the Krishna's name, towards vigraha, archa vigraha, we think, oh, and then other living entities. Then the weakness of heart. We are interested in unwanted, unless unnecessary, unwanted, insignificant things. Tzhh. You can see we spend so much time on WhatsApp or news, this and that, unwanted, waste. Kotinati, not things should not be done, still we do. And then enviousness. Then no, I should be known, pratishtha. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Other than they are duskriti, because we forgotten Krishna. Huh? Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha. Durnivesh. Duskrita vrta, We forget Krishna. Then we get, disturbed. Then enviousness. And we think our this body like that. Ah, forgetting Krishna is avidya. And thinking that this body, uh, I and mine, that is asmita. Then interest in the attachment to the things of this is raga. Pratikola, when we hate which are unfavorable, that is called dvesha. And and we get attracted to doing sinful activity, duravinivesh. Then sukruti, we want to enjoy this and that. Aparadha, nama aparadha, bhaktivata, sakama bhakti. We do with some intention, not pure. So, like so many these unwanted things for whole lifetimes we have done it. Okay, these contaminants is there. So when you start doing chanting, chanting is what? Chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. First is called clearing stage. Remember, sadhana bhakti. Before sadhana bhakti, sadhana kriya. We are cleansing. So when you clean, dirt is going to come out. When you start cleaning the pot or the house, when you start sweeping the house, don't dust is going to come. Oh no, dust it looks too bad. I don't want to sweep. You accumulate, you know. Then the dust will make you allergy, is it not? Then you cover up mask and you are not getting right oxygen or thing. Again you get weak. The instrument that supposed to protect you going to hurt us some other way. This is the material world. You know, there's always some bad side effect. You know, uh, so this is why. you get looks like more problem. Actually, it is a good thing. There's a good sign. Not a bad sign. It's actually good sign. Uh, Personal sickness, or family member sickness. When it starts cleansing, dirt will come out. You know. So sickness is actually good for us. So what is sickness? Body is trying to throw out certain unwanted things. It's cleansing. When you do fasting, see what happens is we are. I'll give you an example. You um, like in a bank, okay, not 100% good, but in some idea, some in a bank, you go and what they do, they will give you token, is it not? That means you have to wait. So many people are waiting. Turn will come, then you will be served. Because backlog, people are there. Suppose don't give any new things. Don't allow somebody to. You clear up all the backlog. Then what happens? Fast serving. Same way, we are not giving any chance. We are always eating, engaging our mind. Oh, this, that. You know, not connected with Krishna. What happens is not connected with Krishna. Accumulating dust. Not only physically, mentally also. We are accumulating dust. This. We never try to clean. But when you start cleaning, see, so when you stop actually putting things, what happens? You know, close your mouth completely, or putting in, and then into our mind also. When you engage chanting, what happens? The mind gets focused, right? So it is not accumulating any other dirt. It stops. So chanting is cleansing our mind. And ekasi is cleansing the body, and also the mind, both has to work together. That's why it's like a two faces of a coin, head and tail. So ekadasi, chanting and then training. Then what happens? Body gets free time. The mind also, because it is focused on chanting the name, and the name itself starts cleansing. And when you start cleansing, you know, the contaminants is going to come out. You feel sick, which is a good sign. Contaminants is coming out. Because body, and if it starts, say, I will give you an example. This is what we are trying to do. What God is, Krishna is doing every day, is cleaning everybody. For example, morning you get up, right? You'll be fresh. Oh, focus, you can do things. Afternoon, maybe little down. Night will be completely down. Will not be able to even drive, do things. He'll be say, I'm tired, yes. Because you used up all our resources. You misplaced things like kitchen. You cook everything and all that. Then if you don't rearrange and then clean, you start cooking again, you will go crazy, isn't it? Or anybody comes. So like that, our situation, brain, we have messed up our resources, our body strength. So we said, no, I cannot do anything. So you go to sleep. Then you get up early. Then you are fresh again, right? Cleansing. Now what happened in the night? Krishna came and he gave us anesthesia from here down. Okay. That's why sleeping person look at it, hand comes down. Right? So he cleanses the body and the morning again we are using and getting disturbed. So every day is already doing it. But we are not cooperating. If you cooperate, suppose you are cleaning the house, right? If the people in the house cooperate with you for cleansing, don't you do better good cleansing? Same way, Ekadasi day, chanting every day and all that, we are assisting, Krishna to cleanse. So more dirt is going to come. So for a devotee who is trying to be a devotee, will be in big trouble. Seems like. Why? Because of the cleansing, not because of any other reason. But sooner or later is going to get better. You know, once everything is come out, then it will be fresh. That's why in the beginning of doing Ekadasi, you get vomiting, headache, I mean, haziness, this and that. Body is throwing out all the garbage. When you're chanting, so many garbage is going. You'll be thinking, no, I was like, it's all inside, it's now coming out. So then you know what you have accumulated inside. All these four kinds of anarthas plus the four kind, you know, Duskruta Vrutta, Suskruta Vrutta, Aprada Vrutta, Bhakti Vrutta. Huh? Then Sarupa Brahma, Asat Trishna, Aparada, Hruday Darbali. Again, four points, so 16. You know, hundreds of variety of. So, so don't get surprised. It is a good thing. But you cannot give up. No, I chant and there's all the thing coming out, I'll give up. You think yourself in your house, how long you can stay without sweeping, without washing the pot. Ah, without washing the pot, you cook, it becomes more poisonous, is it not? Gradually, gradually poisonous. Body will get used to it, then finally yes, acting more poisonous, more poison, unless you clean it. Dirt. One time I remember, I tell you, it's really funny, really, really funny. I made a told, um, I don't think, I don't know that devotee is still there or not in New York. you know. I hope I'm not offending him. This is an example. In his home, I saw when he said he has an habit of accumulating things. See, in New York, you go garbage. I mean, so many people throw this, that. It looks like so useful, this and that. He had an habit of collecting. So the house got piled up. You know how much? 3, 4 feet. You have to walk on it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But finally, the city, I don't know how they came to know. No, they said enough is take it out. So it's like we think, oh, this is good, that is good, this is good. I will keep it, accumulating things. Then soon you have a mess around, and you don't know what to throw it out or what not to throw. So same thing in any many lifetime. And no cleansing, we never cleanse it. No. So now we start cleansing, things start going to come out. So it appears like you are becoming more sick, and Others are also sick because the it's like the wind is blowing, you know, if the wind is blowing, then something neighbors also it will suck in, right? They will also get the feel. So like that, they also get family members also get sickness. It is actually it's a good sign. Cleansing is happening. That means chanting is taking effect. Ekasi is taking effect. So you are in the right path. You are in the right direction. That's why it's called sadhana kriya. Then leads to sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. First is sadhana kriya, cleansing state. So, but we think, uh, so that's why this happens. How we can overcome this? First of all, I understand why it is happening. Ah, and then you have to keep study. Oh, I'm still in a clearing state. Don't get afraid of it. Huh? And Krishna will make it easy. Krishna, I cannot take that offer. So that's why you chant more, okay? More focused, focused. Then what happens? It will burn. Like suppose there's a sunlight. Sunlight is there and paper is there everywhere. All the paper does not get catch fire, right? Sunlight will not make paper burn. But you take a lens, focusing lens. What happens? Concentrated sun energy, whoop, fire. So same way, our chanting, you know, if we focus, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Saying, and then when we hearing completely what we are saying, then it's focus, right focus, and then it burns very quickly, you know. So you don't want to upburn, and then it gets accumulated there. That's why the Anirudh Prabhu keeps telling, you focus right, chant. Before that, you taken a sankalpa determination. Lord, oh now, holy name, please, I want to go to do service to you. Please let me focus. Please help me to focus. Radharani, Radharani is the highest service, right? Personification of service. Adhistatri, you know, supreme godhood of service. Huh? Uh, so Ashraya, Vishaya Bhagavan, Ashraya Bhagavan, rather Ashraya. So there is so much there. That's why Lord Himself wants to become a devotee. He wants to taste that sweetness. There is more sweetness in the service rather than in Vishaya. So that's why he becomes greedy, Lord. Krishna himself become greedy. Wow, Radharani feeling so much happiness. And I want to taste. Looks like, she is getting more sweeter than why. Like that. Greedy. So anyway, uh, that that way you can overcome this. Huh? Uh, I have to take this phone out. Hare Krishna.
आज हुआ था महाराज जी।
नहीं, रामे हम ऑनलाइन में क्लास में है, ये लोग निकल गए ऐसा बोल रहा है।
चल गए हैं लोग।
हाँ, इनको 1,000 रुपया दिया है
हाँ
और
ठीक
निकल गया ये लोग।
है, ठीक, बहुत अच्छा।
इनको नहीं लेके गया, सो अपने आप लोग जा रहा है, हम क्या करें। हाँ।
ठीक है, तो कहाँ जा रहे हैं लोग? इलाहाबाद?
हाँ, इलाहाबाद।
अच्छा, मानस नहीं है ये लोग?
हाँ हाँ, नहीं 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 लिया।
रमेश्वर दास साथ में गए हैं?
नहीं, नहीं गया।
अच्छा, उपकार के साथ में ये लोग गए हैं।
हाँ, तो क्या इनको कोई कनेक्शन है, ये लोग से बात हुआ है, ये लोग बोला होगा आ जाओ ऐसा कुछ है,
अच्छा,
तो ऐसा कुछ है, तो इसलिए चले गए।
है, जाने दीजिए, जब हम लोग समझाए हैं तो अपने पैदल चलेगा तो पता चला।
हाँ, बस हम क्या बोला।
अच्छा, ये गाड़ी भीतरी ले जाएगा तो जाएगा सब।
हम्म।
अब जा रहा है गाड़ी भीतरी।
हाँ हाँ, चला गया,
जाएगा।
निकल गए। हाँ, ये लोग का इतना टाइम भी नहीं, ये लोग सोचा हम आया है इसलिए इसको करके आ जाएंगे।
अच्छा ठीक है, संपर्क है, कई बात किए हैं, रहने के लिए जा रहे हैं।
हाँ, कर
ठीक
दीजिए।
है महाराज, चलो।
डलो डलो डलो।
हम लोग को कितना बना रहा है आपको कहने से हमको।
हाँ हाँ हाँ। हरे कृष्ण, हरे।
साथ हो गया हमारा।
नहीं, हम दोपहर को हो गया ना, दोपहर एक ही बार लेता हूँ बस। ठीक है। हाँ, हरे कृष्ण। चलो चलो। तो so don't be get scared to be more sincere. Okay, the more we sincere, the cleansing will happen more sincerely. Mhm. So you have to be. We have accumulated so much garbage, so much sinful things inside in a subtle way. Uh, that's why it's called mantra. Mantra meaning what? Man meaning mind. Tra, you know, it focuses, it cleanses, you know. Uh, so that's what Hare Krishna Mahamantra tells them. So this thing will happen, the cleansing. So I would not, you know, here in a good track and then continue and pray, you know. So as you said, it's not a coincidence. It's always happened. And many people say, "Oh, yeah, I wish so many garbage inside, you know, when it's coming out." So gradually, 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 you see, uh, the more cleansing, the more clear. And then what happens? Attachment things to this world will go away. Attachment to Supreme Lord increases. We get taste in this service. You know, so we get into the sadhana bhakti. We are practitioners. We are not sadhana bhakti. You know, our goal is sadhana bhakti. You know, yeah. But we are sadhana kriya. Still we are cleansing. So I think I made clear. Any other question? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram. How do we serve Gurudev when we chant? What should be our serving mood like? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the essence is actually amazing. You know? So, in one sense, the chanting itself is a service to Guru. Now, what the Guru wants? He wants you to chant. You know, He wants to be, he wants you to be disconnected from this world. Ah, right? You know. So, and then focus, you know. Uh, that's the prayer, you know. Gurudev wants us to be disconnected. First, we have to get disconnected, and then we have to help others get disconnected. Okay, not more, you know, entangled. Okay, entangled. You know, it's amazing in quantum mechanics. You see the entanglement. You know, entangled. You know, they use this word entangled. Uh, Trust. So we have to disentangle ourselves, and then others also. We should help others also to get disentangled. So how it is going to happen? We have to increase our entanglement with the Lord, with the devotees, more and more, with the holy name. Huh? Come to the point where we cannot stay without chanting. Huh? And then doing Ekadasi, uh, serving the Vaishnava, and then giving up this false ego, you know. So trying to develop the qualities of a devotee. So many. You remember sometime we have to go 26 qualities, something like that is there. Vaishnava's quality. We should develop. First we should know what they are, and then we can endeavor to develop. And we see where we are at, you know. So forgiveness, compassion, uh, so many qualities. Tolerance, uh, not judging, you know. See, so like that, we have to, uh, Lord, I mean, you know, like we were telling Advaita Acharya, even after a second, if somebody takes shelter of Advaita Acharya, no matter in what species you are, no matter how much offenses you have done, I'll forgive, I'll deliver you. I show mercy on that person. So it starts with this taking shelter, even for a very short time, Advaita Acharya, who are very, very dear to Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, are the key. He forgave Devanand, you know. Remember Navadip Dham, if you go to Devanand Gaudiya Math, Aprada Bhanjan, all your offenses will be there. And Param Gurudev used the word Devanand. He offended Srivas, but then he did service to Vaishnava, no? Vakreshwar Pandit. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw he has served the Vaishnava and he forgave. So service to Vaishnava, service to actually is very attractive to Krishna. So service to them. Uh, and making others Vaishnava, coming to meet them Vaishnavas, make them. A Vaishnava, one who does Ekadasi, will eventually become a Vaishnava. It is actually known as Vaishnava Vrata. Ekadasi is known as Vaishnava Vrata because mother of devotion, it brings them. So you encourage, make others follow Ekadasi, chant Krishna's name. So that pleases Guru. And then once the Guru is pleased, then he will also be pleased, he will know. Hmm? Not like that. What should be our serving mood like? We are always a servant, you know, meaning simplicity and sincere. We are not trying to get known, you know, uh, or any motives. Please, the Guru, Krishna, to please them. How you please. So that is the motive, not to please myself. See, I and mine, becoming free from I and mine. You know. So that mood, I belong, I belongs to me, and it is mine. So, but I am a devotee of Krishna. I'm a devotee, you know, and I belong to Krishna. So, instead of using things of this world and whatever you see in the enjoying mode, to see as a service to Krishna. Bhaktisiddham Saraswati Upadeshan is like that. What is Divya Jnana, he says. You know, what is transcendental knowledge? He says, when we see, when we get, when we realize everything is meant for service of Krishna, not for my sense gratification. See, it can be both. See, it's amazing. Things of this world, service. Mango is there, okay, Allah. So I can eat, make my families, happy, children. So it is the extension of your body. See, family is nothing but extension of body. But you offer it only for Krishna. And then when Krishna taken, and then you distribute it. See, your, your family will be happy before also and after also. But now it is more incomplete because Krishna has been satisfied. And in Krishna we have to see our family members, everything. See? So if Krishna is pleased, then everything is pleased. Like a watering the tree in a root. Tree is there, you know. Try to water everywhere, leaves, branches, nothing. Root. So that should be our vision, feeling. Survey. Everything meant for his service. So that mode. That is Divya Jnana, transcendental knowledge. Now what knowledge we have? Our knowledge now is uh, Our knowledge is uh, like Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati time. Is like what we perceive through senses, all this sense gratification. So going away from that kind of consciousness. That's why Krishna consciousness is what is, Swami Maharaj, gave that name, ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So instead of material consciousness, you know, when we see things connected, it is meant for Krishna, then it is spiritual. If we see that it is, oh, it is mine, I can use this for my this purpose, this I and mine, then become material. It will bind us. One will, removes us from binding, cleansing. You know, otherwise it's a dirt collecting. See, as soon as I think it is for my enjoyment, when I see Krishna, it's cleansing. Uh, when we see everything like that, then we are completely cleansed. So that is divya jnana. That is top stage of divya jnana. So that should be the mood, serving mood. Prunadapi sunichena tarodapi saishnana amanina manadena kirtani giving respect to everyone, not expecting anything for us. Huh? Uh, so like that uh, tolerance, like and feeling humility. Humility will come there. The more bhakti, I will tell you, the humility is built in. You feel miserable, meaning, oh, I don't have bhakti. So many years I spent and it went waste. You feel like that. That is a genuine feeling. Because when you see in front of sunlight, for example, sunlight, when the sun comes out, sunlight, no matter how much powerful your battery, torch, right? Electric bulb, this and that. When you turn on any, see, night time, you get some light and all that. When in the sunlight, you put on this light, any makes any difference, you know. Uh, doesn't make any difference. It doesn't add anything. It becomes so insignificant. In presence of sun, all our lighting system becomes useless, puny. Uh, but in the night, darkness, oh no, wow, look at how bright this and that, you see. But in the presence of sunlight, we cannot impress on sun, we cannot increase the sun. No, understand. So so that's why when you connected with Krishna, everything looks puny, No matter what you do, it's not going to. But that's why Krishna gets, attracted, that love, devotion with that special thing. Krishna, to please you, to please, you know. The darkness, we want to feed our. So, like that, you know. Um, tuning, no, we cannot add. So same way, actually, Guru, what we can do, actually. He has given everything. Our Gurudev is always saying like, I came to give you, not to take this. What he is giving? Bhakti, unparalleled, not available in this world. He has in his heart. He is giving. What we can give things in this way. So that's why to play, you have to give up our false identification, false proprietorship, false ego. You know, giving up is actually the service to Gurudev. You know? So understand it. Now, how we can give without that? See, again, he has to help us. He has to help us to serve him. On our own, we cannot do service. Because whatever to service, he gives the energy. You know, he gives everything. What to serve and how to serving equipment, serving utensil, component. So, uh, like that, you know, we do our endeavors to bring others. They're all suffering, you know. So Gurudev wants others also happy, you know, like he is happy, the devotees are happy. And that's why, see, Krishna, I will tell you, when I heard this Advaita Acharya, Gaurana Thakura, Gaurana Thakura. See, why Advaita Acharya came, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says living entities are suffering, you know, they are really suffering. They don't know they are suffering. So once we realize we are suffering, see, why? Then you become aware of the dirt that we have inside, understand? When you become aware of this dirt, then you see helpless. Oh, I cannot clean myself. I'm being drowned by with my own luggage. Many, many lifetimes of garbage. It is what's choking me. You have to realize what is choking us, our own garbage. We were carrying this all along, thinking that it is valuable. See, it's actually dirt, unwanted, invalid, no value at all, but we ascribe value. So realize that. He makes us realize. You know. Otherwise, will we keep on accumulating sin, unwanted garbage, this way, that way. This way. So he makes us aware of it. And then we cannot clean ourselves. If we become instrument, then he will clean us, cleanse us. That's what sadhana is, sadhana kriya. We get cleansed. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he says, whoever does, brings this suffering living entities to make them devotees. Oh, he is so pleased, so happy. And he himself has come. So, like that. Uh, uh, that's why Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he struggled so much, he put so much energy. He himself said, If you bring out one soul from this world of material prison house, then it's worth all his, you know, efforts. It is much more than building the millions of hospitals are doing. Why? These material hospitals or facilities, this and that, it is binding us. It is much and more. We get entangled in this world. These things are not making us free from this world. You know, spiritual hospital. Understand? We have to build spiritual hospital. Spiritual hospitals is what? you know, is basically Ekadasi, Nam Japa, Bhagavatam, study of Bhagavatam, hearing Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, right out, uh, bhajans, kirtans, these are all medicines. And the temples is like actually is an hospital, spiritual hospital. So, medicine, so like that, uh, we have to establish that, give opportunity to be patient. So, actually, everybody to become aware that I'm a patient, if you know the disease and half the cure is over, you think, if you know I'm really, diseased, what is my disease? It's attachment. So that itself is a big, I'm diseased. This- I need medicine, I need help, I need cleansing, I need medicine. On our own, we cannot make it. So this is the whole. Prunadapi sunikena tarodapi saishna manina manadena kirtaniya sada. So we pray at the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, make us instrument in his hand to do what our Guru Parampara wants to do. Help us, care for us. And also cleansing. uh, Become better. Vancha kalpaturu vyascha kripa sindhu evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So we end here. Time is up. And anyway, please forgive me for the delay. It was a delay. Was let out. Uh, we continue. तो अद्वैताचार्य की जय 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 एकादशी की जय श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय भगवद गीता की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय समस्त भक्त वृंद की जय गुरुदेव की जय गुरुपाद पद्म गुरु वर्ग गुरु परंपरा सप्त पंचक गुरु वर्ग की जय निताय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल क्षमा करो दया करो पाप करो क्षमा करो गुरुवे 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 गौर चंद्राय राधिकाय कदाय ताय कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद भक्ताय नमो नमः हरे कृष्ण